In 1990, MC Hammer was the biggest name in music. Not just rap, music. He sold 10 million albums in a single year. He had a Grammy. He had a cartoon show. He had a McDonald's commercial. Kids across America were trying to copy his dance moves in living rooms and school cafeterias. And then, in 1996, he filed for bankruptcy with $13.7 million in debt. He didn't lose his money because someone stole it. He didn't lose it because of bad investments. He lost it because of one financial pattern that destroys almost every person who gets rich too fast. And by the end of this video, you will recognize that pattern everywhere, including possibly in your own life. To understand what happened, you need to understand how fast it all came. In 1987, Stanley Kirk Burrell was a parking lot attendant at the Oakland Athletics baseball stadium. He would dance in the parking lot before games, and the players loved him so much they called him Little Hammer after Hank Aaron, whose nickname was the Hammer. 3 years later, he was worth $33 million. His album, Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em, became the best-selling rap album in history at that point. 10 million copies. The first rap album ever to hit #1 on the Billboard 200. He was on every magazine cover, every television show, every radio station on the planet. He had a Grammy, a cartoon show with his name on it, a McDonald's deal. Kids everywhere were wearing parachute pants trying to copy his dance moves. And the money came so fast and so hard that nobody around him had time to think about what to do with it, including Hammer himself. Here is where it gets painful. At the peak of his success, MC Hammer had a personal staff of 200 people, not employees of a company, personal staff. Bodyguards, assistants, cooks, drivers, dancers on permanent salary, all of them depending on him every single month. He built a 12,000 square foot mansion in Fremont, California, with a regulation-size baseball diamond in the backyard. The house cost $12 million to build. He bought racehorses, multiple ones, each costing hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy and maintain. He traveled the world on private jets. He threw parties that cost more than most people make in a year. And he gave away millions to family members, friends, and people from his old neighborhood. Not loans, gifts. Because when you grow up with nothing and suddenly have everything, the instinct is to share it with everyone around you. His monthly expenses at peak were estimated at $500,000 every single month. Here is the brutal math. Even at $33 million, if you spend $500,000 a month, you are broke in 5.5 years. And that is before taxes, before management fees, before the cost of the mansion and the horses and the staff. In reality, it took less than 2 years. By 1994, the music had changed. Gangster rap was taking over. MC Hammer's upbeat dance music felt dated overnight. Album sales collapsed. Tours stopped selling out. The money stopped coming in, but the expenses didn't stop. 200 staff members still needed to be paid. The mansion still had a mortgage. The horses still needed feeding. The entourage still needed everything. This is the moment that separates people who survive financial collapse from those who don't. The ability to cut expenses when income drops. MC Hammer couldn't do it, or wouldn't do it, because cutting the staff meant admitting the empire was over, and he couldn't admit that. So he kept spending, kept paying everyone, kept maintaining the lifestyle of a man worth $33 million when he was actually worth nothing. By 1996, it was all gone. The mansion was sold, the staff was let go, the horses were sold, and MC Hammer filed for bankruptcy with $13.7 million in debt. A man who made $33 million was now negative $13 million. Here is the financial lesson that MC Hammer's story teaches better than any textbook ever could. Wealth is not how much you make. Wealth is the difference between what you make and what you spend. MC Hammer made $33 million and spent $46 million. That made him poorer than someone who made $50,000 a year and spent $40,000. The pattern that destroyed him has a name: lifestyle inflation. The moment your expenses grow as fast or faster than your income, you are on a flat line. It doesn't matter if you make $33 million or $33,000. The math is the same. The people who build lasting wealth do the opposite. When income goes up, expenses stay flat. The difference goes to assets, not staff, not mansions, not racehorses. MC Hammer eventually rebuilt. He became a successful tech investor in Silicon Valley. He learned the lesson the hard way, so you don't have to. Remember this: your lifestyle should never grow faster than your wealth. That single rule would have saved MC Hammer $46 million, and it might save you more than you think. If you want more stories like this, follow Financial Protocol. Real money, real mistakes, real lessons. New cases every week.